Hey, this is Max. I'm back with another CSR2 video. Today I am messing with the Mustang GT. Hey, look at it this way. This is one of the cars that we as players are most likely to actually own a few of, unlike some of the other cars in the game. Well, the viewer asked me that to show him a tune for the Mustang GT that can beat dyno substantially, for his friend to use in live, and also just to get through the beginning parts of the game when he's not quite past the T3 stage yet. So I quickly started building the Mustang. I realized I actually never built one. I've always had it pulled, but I just never bothered to build one because I was focused on other cars. Now, um, the Mustang's not one of my top choices to go to in T3. Some people like it. I never bothered with it. So when I built it quickly, I managed to get it to kind of stage 4, stage 3. The main thing I was concerned with is get to stage 4 trans so I can tune. I also have stage 4 tire and nitrous because in case the grip tune is needed, I need the tires higher up. Everything else is kind of like stage 3. I also put the intake to stock again because remember today's restriction trial, if you had T3, would have said stock intake restriction trial, which this technique works for as well. So what it all comes down to is tuning this car to beat dyno. Well, this car has an interesting feature. It apparently does not need a lot of grip because the highest Evo you can get with this car is with almost 70 grip. I don't think I have any other car I set up to 68-32 grip. Most cars end up somewhere at the 50s, and the rest can be at 0 on this end, not on this end. So it seems like the Mustang already comes with so much grip that it doesn't need it unless you have a lot of power added to it, which at this point I don't. So once you find the maximum Evo point, usually the trick I do is I start lowering the grip and try to find that point where there's a big jump in Evo, right? Well, with this car, that's taking a while, as you can see. So when am I going to actually get that? Oh, I don't know. Maybe never. And the steady drop from 300 to 0 doesn't help you too much. Okay, that means the car just getting slower. If you actually drive it, you're still going to be driving slower because the reduced acceleration means a reduced top speed. So we know that doesn't work. Then the next space to go to, the next point to go to is the trans. What I know is that with this car, if you lower the trans in a steady manner, okay, you'll peak out at some point, and then it starts to drop. And that's what you're kind of looking for. You want to see when it'll drop to the point where it'll just bump down quickly. And that's not quite yet, right? It's kind of struggling here. It's trying to maintain the cape. Oh, I just saw it right there. So theoretical best is 10.965 at this point, and with the additional bump or two, we drop down to 12.2. Knowing how these downtunes work, I can tell you the car will still run 10.9. I'm not even going to waste your time with a test run. Let's go take it right to the lobby and race it a little bit. So with regard to competition stuff that is set up by dyno, okay, if you go in with, well, I shouldn't use this because this one usually are made kind of easy to start with, but for example, this trial we had today, if I was in T3, this one here says a car without intake. You would be easily beating this using this setup because your car is beating dyno by so much that the computer would have you racing probably T1s the entire time. Crew Cup isn't necessarily a good way to show it. As I said earlier, Crew Cup's already been made very easy, so it's not exactly challenging. So we're going to jump into the live lobby here, and see if in fact the computer recognizes your negative tune. And I can tell you from experience, negative tunes are recognized by the computer as a slower running tune. It will place you in the lobby accordingly, and you will win easily. However, you will get lousy RP, but if RP is not really your focus, you're just looking to get those keys to move yourself forward in the game, or you're just out there to try to bet people some money and win it from them, then this will work. Assuming I can actually connect to somebody's game. Race refused. Alright. I guess my opponents are aware of the Mustang, or they just don't like me. Let me challenge a legendary guy. Maybe he'll race me. Might be my banner that's scaring them off. Okay, that's connection failed. Yeah, that's happening a lot lately. Both ways. Sometimes I can't accept. Sometimes I can't challenge. Let's jump in and out. See if it'll move me. Oh, it moved me to... Wow, that was... Usually I'm on the end here. That was unique. It's really the same lobby. It's just that one guy ended up in front of me somehow. Okay, let's try Lenny Thompson. Alright, and Lenny will race me. Good. So I'm just going to launch it. You don't want to launch it perfect. Just a little late's good. And you just kind of hit nitrous and off you go. I don't really need to run in third. I can stay in second because I'm already way ahead of the dyno. And there you go. A 11-6 something. Oh, 11-8-9 in a 12 lobby. Okay. Easy win. 240 RP is all you're going to get because of the negative Evo. Now, I suspect at some point, if you do a little more upgrades, you may be able to get this car to actually get into the positive Evos with the downtune, but I'm not sure of that because T3 cars don't have a very high total Evo at the end. So when you bump it down, it really bumps down to negatives more often than not. But in any case, this is a easy dyno beating tune with this car, and you can then use it in live for whatever purpose you want to use it for. I hope this was helpful to your beginner friend, Apollo, and let me know if you have any questions or anyone else has any questions about this setup. Again, like I said, this setup is good for any trial that's based on dyno, and certainly can help you kind of burn through the keys on live to get those bronze and silver keys you need so badly. And finally, do not use this tune for the actual T3 challenges against the boss. Those are set time runs, meaning the boss is always going to run whatever time they're going to run. Artificially slowing down the car's dyno will not help you with those. Okay, well, if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you can get notifications when I put new videos up. If you have specific requests, make them on any one of my videos by comment, and I will see what I can do. Thank you for watching.